check my stream key. I don't need to check my stream key. Live over here. Oh, I'm live over there too.
This is Kyle.
No, it's not. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see if I can do this without turning the computer up like last time. Use that hole. Come on! I can't find my hole. What the hell did I just see? Hi, Al. Am I on? Am I? Get out of there. I want to see if I'm on. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Come on, my speakers. Who's Nug? I don't know Nug. Do I know Nug? Al? Who's Nug, Al? I just went live to see what's going on. I haven't been live on YouTube in forever, and I wanted to see this new format. Okay, I don't want to listen to myself in the stupid speakers 5 seconds later. David Carlisle, look at you. Well, I know that I didn't stream. Why am I buffering? What a crock of shit, man! Really, I'm not even kidding. Now I feel bad. Now you've been subbed for 2 years, and I don't know, and I see the name and say I don't know who it is. Well, I'm gonna go see Nug's channel. Now, let me. Oh no, it's the wrong page. What a dope! God, get out of there. Let me go over to Nug's channel real fast. Okay, how come I can't click on anybody's channel? There we go. No, I can't. This is making no sense. This is making no sense. Usually you just click on it, you go to their channel. Did you see that it was buffering? No, everybody's starting to call me Bike now. How come I can't go to Nug's channel from the chat? Why can't I just click on his name and go there? Well, I know YouTube takes people's they took that feature away from me. Yeah, what else is new? They want to control everything. I hate YouTube, and I probably won't stream on here anymore anyhow. Can't stand their political bullcrap. But if you, Pamela Lynn, if you don't upload any new content after a long time, they take your subscribers away, or they turn off notifications for a lot of your subscribers because they just love that control. Somebody could come out with another format like YouTube, similar to MeWe like Facebook. MeWe doesn't do nothing. I mean, they're not that big. Everybody should check them out. I've had a page there, especially for coins, for a long time, but I don't use it. Um, but if you have 349 subscribers or 4,226, I won't say subscribers, but connected friends on MeWe, like you do on YouTube, on Facebook, everybody who's connected to you will see your stuff. Not on YouTube, on Facebook. They keep it down to like 300 people for someone with 4,000 subscribed friends. Yeah, I know. I can do that, Al. I'll just search for them. I'll find them easy enough. So, Al, are we ever gonna build 457? I'm glad you're still getting them, Bill. I mean, I don't do much out here. I should. Uh, I just uploaded a poker video, um, and I said in that video that I was thinking about just doing a catch up, not a catch up, but a, I don't know, just go through a bunch of junk here in coins because I've got, uh, I fooled around and I assessed what I have down here, and just individual coins that I picked up doing coin roll hunting for 2 years. It'll be 3 years soon. That I started. I can't remember my first video how long ago it was. It was 2 years or yeah, I know coin shortage. My head of my bank over here asked me if I had any coins I could bring in. But just an individual coin, since I started coin roll hunting over 2 years ago, I've got 245,000 coins that I pulled out of circulation and stuck down here. Granted, the majority are nickels and pennies, and they're either wheats, errors, uh, something to hang on to. Yeah, Poker Stars, I can't get them to send me a new code, Al. And I had, I don't know, 30 million fake coins. I didn't have any cash, of course, because we still can't play cash in New York because the government wants to control that too. I just found this yesterday, and it had rolled. Yeah, nickels. Yeah, they do. It had rolled underneath the. I probably do have almost a box of nickels I could get rid of. I found these. Which cameraman? This, I guess. I found almost a roll of war nickels that had rolled way underneath the bench from I don't know how long ago. I dropped a pen, which also rolled, and when I went to grab it, here's this roll of war nickels. Well, now I'm seeing myself show you 3.5 hours later. Okay, where are you? Okay, I'll be biting again for a minute. How you feeling, Al? I just went to your page a minute ago. I just started to watch your last live stream, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go live for a minute. Bill, I never ever, I never got into looking for rotated dies. I just, because I was going through so many coins. I mean, I went through over 1,000 boxes of pennies. And what, 618, I think, or 608 boxes of nickels. But, well, I had it all tallied up. I went through 2.45 or something like that, 2.45 million coins. just coin roll hunting. Mainly looking for errors. Wheat pennies, who cares about wheat pennies? They're never going to be worth anything. Not in any of our lifetimes, anyhow. Unless, they're uncirculated. You've got uncirculated rolls or something like that. But just average wheat pennies aren't going to be worth nothing. I'm sure even Canadians, even though they, Bill, I think I do have one. I think that I did have one, but I don't think I found it and said, "Oh my God, I got a rotation." I think I got it from somewhere, or I'd had it from a long time ago. I don't remember. But I've just got tubs and tubs of loose coin. I just so many. I don't even know what to do with them. I could go through them all and make an attempt to sort them. I do have some the large parrot food containers for the African gray. They're good for storing large amounts of coin, and I have nickels and pennies and a lot of those. And I've got 4 of them, 3.5, 3 3/4 filled with wheat pennies. And then a bunch of other wheat pennies. I thought about taking all them wheats, minus the S's and any early decent shaped ones, and shipping them off to, yep, shipping them off. I can't even think of his name now. Holy cow. I got Coins Guy. Holy cow. It has the robot machine, the robot coin separator collector thing. Jeez. It says excellent connection. I don't even know what all these things are anymore with YouTube. I almost didn't even know how to find my. I kept looking for the stream key and thinking, well, there's nothing here until I went to start stream, and then all that stuff came up. 360 video. What does this mean? What is 360 video? Somebody enlighten me. But see, there's 6 people watching right now. That's why I don't bother getting on anymore. If I've got 1,170 subscribers, where are they? I did have somebody come on and tell me, or no, they told me on Facebook that they hadn't checked my channel in a long time and said that they checked their notifications and they were shut off, but they didn't shut them off. So I don't know. But I know YouTube does do that. On StreamYards. What did I ask, Bill, that you're telling me on StreamYard? Oh, 360 view on StreamYards? Is that what you're saying? You use 360p? Not for resolution, you don't mean, do you? I think I'll leave my stream on and just leave it on for like a month. I'm on. What am I on? Am I on OBS? Am I using OBS? OBS right now I'm using 1.2%, 1.3. It keeps jumping up 1.2, 1.3% of the CPU at 60 frames per second. And the CPU is really, really strong. And I even took out 8 gigs of RAM. I did a memory evaluation because my computer would just stop. I keep unsubbing you, Paul, but YouTube keeps resubbing. Shut up, Al. I had to take an 8 gig memory thing out, and I'm procrastinating, mailing it back. They sent me a package. All I have to do is put it in the package and mail it to them. Because I got that warranty where you can send it back if you've got a problem. So is I was on Lemonhead Penny. He had an auction. Was it last week? And I was just I got a ghost down here. I was messing around, just looking around to see who might be live, and I saw he was live, so I went to his auction he was having. And I came in late, but it was good to see Travis, and it's good to see everybody. You know, I miss coming out here. Yeah, I know my drone. You know what? I'll tell you what. My drone got from China. Listen to this, Al. I kept thinking, when the hell? Oh no, they're all watching me. There's no way they can. No, we all the drone people got together on that. They can't do it. They can't watch through our cameras or through the GPS or anything. And even if they do, what they can do, look at the ground. The hell was I talking about? Oh, the drone. Everybody was worried because it was just released recently, and you know, I got it. I ordered it. I pre-ordered it before it even was released, and they said it would take 7 to 10 business days after your money cleared. Well, my money cleared immediately, and I thought, oh, cool, this is going to come pretty quick. And then suddenly, my money was back in my account. So I called my bank and I said, why did I just get $799 credited to my account when this was paid for? And what I did is, I remember I ordered it, then I canceled the order because I kept looking and I watched over 300 drone videos. And I wanted to make sure I got what I might want. So I got the money back, but then it was taken out again. And my drone was shipped our time, Eastern time. Sure, oh. It was shipped at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. There, it was Sunday here, so it would be Monday there. It was shipped our time, 4 o'clock Sunday, and I got it Tuesday morning. Now that was some fast ass shipping. To get it that quick, and I've crashed it twice. No problem, didn't hurt it. But I'm thinking about putting it on eBay and selling it already. There's only 2 of the model that I have on eBay that are used for sale, and they both have bids on them of 8 or 10 bids for the same price the damn thing costs new. That's the one thing I looked at too, was resale value with DJI, and they hold their resale value like a Mercedes-Benz does. Really, really good stuff. And they are fun, but you know, the first few times I took it up to 400 feet or thereabouts, or maybe a mile away, I was freaking out. I mean, it was like I was actually on the damn drone flying, because I was so afraid I was going to lose her or smash into something. And if you're not in high speed mode, you won't smash into anything because it's got obstacle avoidance on it. So if it sees something, you can set it up 2 ways to either stop dead when there's something in front of it or behind it or below it, whatever. Or you can have it in APAS mode, which if it sees something, it'll go over it or above it, around it, whatever. Yeah, you can get a permit from the FAA. You're only allowed to go up to 400 feet in the United States, but you can get a permit. Hi, Lincoln. You can get a permit to go higher. And then again, you can only be 400 feet, but if you're on a mountain that's 1,000 feet and you're up there and you fly it off that mountain, well, you're higher than 400 feet. That's, I mean, the FAA looks at it like that too. So they move things around in their way of doing things. I miss the old days when we used to be out here. Angel and I used to be out here streaming all the time, going through coins and all that stuff. I don't get to anybody's channels anymore very often. Yeah, it does, Bill. If I lose signal or something, which I've done purposely, uh, it's got a an 8 kilometer range on it. So I'll take it out and purposely go as far as I possibly can till there's no signal on my phone. I won't be able to see any video, and my controller will say connection to aircraft is lost. Automatically, it turns around and comes home. And I'm gonna get a GoPro so I can record while I'm flying, and I'm gonna do several. I think I did 8 the other day. Return homes. I set my return home altitude to 250 feet, and I'll go out a mile and a half that way, a mile and a half in all 4 directions. Hit the return to home button, and I actually went out and bought a landing pad, which I didn't need because I just send it off anything flat, the ground or sidewalk or something. And when I hit the return to home button, that thing lands exactly where it takes off within 2 to 3 inches either way. It's right there. So I want to be able to record that because I've watched some other guys with the same drone and they're 8 inches off or 10 inches off or a foot off. And I don't know if that has anything to do with their locations or what. One thing it has to do with is when you first take it off the ground, that's when it says home point has been updated. Sometimes they take it up and move it in the air a little bit. They'll go 2 or 3 feet that way or whatever before it says home point has been updated. And that's probably why that they're getting a little bit of deviance in where they took off. Klesh, I remember the name Klesh. Yeah, I crashed mine twice already, Charlotte. Well, the first time because I was stupid, and the second time because I was even stupider. The first time was when I was waiting for the firmware to update on it, and it took forever, and I was antsy, and I didn't get a chance to go out until almost dark, and then I flew it in the dark. Dumbass. Well, it can't see at night. It's obvious. The obstacle avoidance sensors aren't going to see anything at night. And I thought it had, and I was showing my neighbor next door, and I thought I had it pointing toward us, but I actually had it pointing toward the house. So I pushed the forward button, and I was in sport mode, which is 40 miles an hour at top speed. Thank God it only got to go like 30 feet before it hit the house, and I crashed into the house. Couldn't even go over and look to see what happened, but no damage. I broke a propeller, but I don't care about that. Yeah, Clutch's guitars. And then the other time I crashed it, I both videos are on YouTube. I was going again in sport mode, and when you're in sport mode, the obstacle avoidance doesn't work because you're going too damn fast, and it wouldn't be able to really maneuver. I'm sure in time, in the next couple of years, they'll have it to where it can avoid anything. But I had it in sport mode, and I went that way, and then I backed up with it real fast, and I thought, oh, geez, there's trees behind me. And I let up on it, but not quick enough, and it kept going just right as I let up on it. It was right by the tree, hit the tree, and landed on the ground hard, and it got right up off the ground and hovered. So it said, you can't hurt me. And I didn't. There's nothing wrong with it. No problems. I did break another propeller, but they're fairly cheap. They're only, I think they're $14 or $11 for two. But I found a place on eBay that it's not made by DJI. It's a aftermarket propeller, and I got 4 of them for $14. So I figured I might as well get 4 of them. And then another mistake that I made because I was in such a hurry. The propellers have to be on the quad in the right position. Two of them have little circles on them that's white, and then on the drone, on the motor, there's a white circle. So you put the white ones on white, and then the all black propeller on the all black motor. Oh no, no. And if you don't, and then you take it up, it goes flip, it flips over. So that's a good way to break it. Yeah, if you get stuck in a tree or something, then you're in trouble. But again, with the obstacle avoidance, that shouldn't happen as long as you're careful. 95% of all accidents that happen with drones is pilot error. It's not the drone making a mistake. You know, you hear these people that say, oh, my drone flew away. No, they can't fly it well. Cheaper ones can. Those that don't have GPS control and things like this, then I guess they can just decide, well, I'm going to keep on going even though you're telling me to go that way. But I enjoy it. It's fun. I wish the batteries lasted longer. It's rated at 34 minutes. I've been getting on average. I'm buffering again. That's the second time I buffered. I don't like that. But I'm averaging about 27, I think about 27 minutes. The first time I recorded, I took the video off my phone and put it on my computer. I said, holy cow, this is so pixelated. What a bunch of junk. But I didn't take the video off the drone. And it was, you know, if anybody's got a 4K TV, I do have a couple of 4K videos up. They're man, does this thing film beautifully. Really does. There's a couple of guys around here. Yeah, mine does that too, Cheryl. It's got the track mode. It's got a follow mode, and it will avoid obstacles. And like I say, I watched over 300 videos before deciding on what to buy. I was looking at the FIMI. I was looking at the Evo 2. No, the Evo at the time. And the Hubsan. I kept coming back to DJI because they are the leaders in drones. And a lot of the people that have been flying some of the more expensive DJI drones, the Mavic and the Mavic 2, which I think is $1,500. They say that the Mavic Air 2, the one that I have, which is $800 and better. Still got a throat problem, but no doctor can figure out what the hell's wrong with me. At least I don't lose my voice like I used to, but I'm starting to tonight because I've been talking for 28 minutes, and for some reason, I don't know. I don't think doctors know their butts from a hole in the ground sometimes. Well, I appreciate that 10 likes. I don't think we've even had 10 people on the channel. 10 likes. And I watch these guys on YouTube once in a while, and they're saying, can we make that 2,000th like? Yeah, okay, 2,000, that'd be nice. I guess you have to have content that people care to look at. He probably got the Mavic 2, or possibly. No, that one's only 900. That's $999. The other one, the Mavic 2, is 1,500. There's a couple of $1,500 DJI drones. The Phantom, I think, is 15. And then there is another one I want to get, and don't even know why my brain's not coming up with the name. They've only made 3 drones so far, and they are really, really good. Oh my God, what's the name of it? Because it's they say it's totally uncrashable. Mine only has obstacle avoidance on the front, the back, and the bottom, and the Mavic 2 has obstacle all around. But the other one that I'm talking about uses obstacle avoidance by using cameras. It actually really sees the world in 3 dimensional, and it just doesn't bump into anything. What difference does I don't know, David. I mean, if I'm out here talking about different kinds of diapers, are you guys gonna get on and watch me? I watch. I have to admit it, and I probably shouldn't, but I've been watching quite a few of the political YouTube channels just so I can make myself madder than I usually am. And I watch some of these guys that just uh, they find fault with everybody, just everybody in the world, and they're getting 200, 300,000 views a day, and they're fairly new channels too. I'll tell you who to watch. I just found this guy, and the first time that I saw him, I spit my coffee all over the keyboard. And his name is Lonnell Harris. Lonnell Harris Live 2, I do believe it is. Lonnel. Hey, Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker. Good to see you. Uh, I keep looking at my other screen, seeing smoke. I keep looking at my ashtray, saying it's out, but it's well, I'm behind myself. You have less than 1 hour of content. I don't even know how many videos I have on my channel, David. 240 or something like that. I know for the longest time there was so much dissension in the coin community, and I had received when I first started, and I had so many years experience in coin collecting and everything, and somebody, I field guy, two people had sent me, oh, there's the guy from Australia. He is one of the greatest guys in the world right there. Are you at work? I bet you're at work, aren't you? I'll bet you anything you're at work. But I got a couple of emails, maybe 4 months into me collecting, and somebody had said something that Silver Seeker was pissed off because I was giving too many proof sets and things away, and I was trying to take his. I don't care about who's got who for a viewer. God. I mean, it was one of his great friends too, and I almost sent him a message. I still got the message. I was going to send it to him and say, "Here's one of your backstabbing friends," but that was happening all over the place. Uh, I've missed you, Jim. I haven't not gone to your channel for any reason other than the fact that I just don't get on much anymore. Now I got tested for COVID too, and they scratched my brain a little bit. And I thought it was going to be worse than it was, but it wasn't really all that bad. They only went in about, I don't know, 3.5, 4 inches, I guess. Didn't bother the right side at all, but she hit something in here that really hurt like hell on my left side. Uncle Al, I like that. Excuse me. Jim, did you quit smoking? Now I have to wait, what, a minute before he sees his answer? That's crazy. You're sick. Jim, do you have it? Did you catch the COVID, or are you just maybe have the flu or sick? Oh man, that sucks. Are you doing okay? Did you have to be hospitalized? You're addicted to nicotine gum now. Yeah, that happened to me once. I remember that. Man, I'm sorry to hear you're sick. Jeez. Angel had it. Oh, okay. Angel had the test. She had it. She didn't have symptoms real bad, and she was around all of her kids and her ex and her boyfriend and me. None of us got it, or I don't know if they did. We thought that the kids had it because two of them were very sick. They had a really pretty high. Well, Emerson especially had a pretty high fever, and I just don't know what to think of it, And now everybody's screaming about how many cases we have in the United States, and but they've tested 40 million people. It's like if you take a big barrel of jelly beans and somebody says take out the pink ones, and you only can see 25 pink ones on top. Well, okay, that's all I got. But then if you start digging in, or if you start testing more, you're going to find more. Tylenol for the fever, I guess, Jim. But you hear so much stuff about this damn virus. I mean, that's all you hear about anymore. And you turn the TV on, COVID. That's all they're talking about. And now they're saying that kids can't spread it very easily to other people. And Trump is trying to push, of course, for all schools to open. But what if kids do get it and then can bring it home or to their grandparents or something? My uncle had it. He's 86. He had it. He's in a nursing home and he had no symptoms. He's asymptomatic. He had no symptoms at all. Which I think it's what 78% of the people that recently have been tested in the United States that are positive are asymptomatic. They don't have any symptoms. And I listened to a Chinese doctor, a young woman doctor, young. She looks like she might be, I don't know, under 30. She didn't look very old. And she's taken asylum here, and she's telling exactly what's going on. That China, we don't have a clue of just how bad it's going to be yet. Yeah, that's how they're doing it everywhere, Jim. Wherever somebody is, if they are sick, um, they're really going into that area really hot and heavy to clean it and all. Yeah, one less grandparent. Well, Jim, if it's anything at all, I hope it's just a bug, just a flu, or maybe I don't know, maybe you got bit by a spider, and that's causing your high fever. Uh, I hope it's not the COVID, but you're not quite as old as I am. You probably nobody's as old as Al, even though he's 10 years younger than me. I just hope whatever it is, you get over it here soon. And are they quarantining you from your wife and everybody and your daughter? You got to stay away from everybody. That's the hard part too. I still worry about catching it. I guess we all do. I do wear a mask when I walk into a store. I mean, when they first started telling us, how bad this was, and Trump was on TV every day, uh, my God, I think I went through, I don't know how many little bottles of uh, the antibacterial crap. Jeez, quarantining you in the bedroom. It's tough. Yeah, I think you're right. It's the miles. I agree with you. It's not the age, it's the miles. Man, I've got a lot of rough miles on me. I know that. Al's younger than you, David. I didn't know that. Unlike you and Lincoln. Listen to you. Until I even had a cup made. I had a ouch. Boy, I'm getting old. I had a cup made. I don't know why I put number 2 on this. Bucket lister number 2. This was a bucket list item, getting a drone, so I bought it and then I had a cup made. I don't use the cup. I'm hungry. It's 12:17 and I'm hungry. It's the wrong time to be eating. And I already know what Cheryl's saying. I can't see that. Your screen is too small. Aren't you? I already know, Cheryl, you're going to yell, so let me. Uh-oh. There. All right. Oh, I moved the background. Oh, I'm messing everything up. I messed everything up. I got fuzzies because I don't have any backlighting. I don't have the strip light up here on the back to unfuzz my whatever I'm trying to say. Now I don't know where I'm at. I'm back over here. Yeah, here. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, I can see you. He would be able to. They're losing their PayPal, Cheryl. But I know what you're saying, Bigfoot. He probably will be rubbernecking, trying to see what my cards are. It it flies itself, Jim. It really does. The only thing I do is send it out or bring it back or turn left or turn right. But I do want to make videos where I'm videotaping while I'm, instead of you just watching the drone camera view. I want to do it so you will see what I'm doing out there and doing the landing from telling it to come home, and it does it all on its own. It just lands where you took off from. And I want to, I don't know what I was going to say. I forgot. I am Joe Biden. Son of a pup. Got a dog sitting behind me sleeping in the chair. He's got his own little chair down here in the basement. He's out like a light too. How are they losing their channels? I know they, if people are getting money through friends and family too often, they will look at that closely. But if you're actually, using your auction and going through as uh, what's the word I'm looking for? If you send an invoice as a purchase as business, what's the word I want though? There's not a problem there, but I know Silver Seeker, he had a problem in the beginning because he was getting everything through friends and family on PayPal, and they scrutinized him and talked to him about it. And they've done it with a couple of other ones too. But he was lucky that they because he was doing a lot. Because they weren't making their money on so much money going through their bank and everything. But what's the difference? I have money going through my bank all the time, and they don't make anything off of it. Kind of silly. Goods and services. Thank you very much, Cheryl. Or who said that? Pamela. Oh, you're still there, Pam. I thought you ran away. Yeah, bullion too. Yeah, as long as you're using goods and services, they don't see anything wrong. But when a lot of that goes through friends and family, uh, uh-uh, they'll shut you down in a hurry because they find out where that money's coming from and they find out what it's for, and then they actually have investigators that go out and can assess where it's coming from, and they say, nope, you ain't doing that no more. Where's Al's picture? I'm trying to see what his picture is. I can't see that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, well, that's how they make their money. On goods and services, it is, Jim. But if you send money through friends and family, there's no fee. But they charge you $3 on anything that you sell through eBay. And a lot of people, for instance, on the junk silver board on Facebook, there's a junk silver group. Those guys add that 3% to the final amount of silver that they're selling. 10%. Jim, you got to come to the United States. Jesus, you pay $300 for a loaf of bread, $709 for a gallon of gas. You got you got to pay $13 million a month for health insurance. Holy shit, man! They get you coming and going over there. It's a beautiful country. They should give you at least one kangaroo every year. Yeah, Cheryl, Jim and I were talking one night about how much things cost there and how much things cost here. I can't even believe it. I could not believe the prices of even cigarettes. I do believe they were sky high. I mean, they're sky high anywhere anymore, but over there you pay as much for a pack as you pay for a carton here. How much was it, Jim? What was the one? There was a couple of things in particular that I almost fell off my chair when you told me. They were just everyday items. I don't know if it was a gallon of milk or, it's just a loaf of bread, something normal. 65 cents on a dollar. Jesus. My God. That's just nuts. That's nuts. Oh my God! You gotta be shitting me. Even at 65 cents on the dollar. Well, if you buy a name brand pack of cigarettes here, like Marlboro yeah, it's been so long since I smoked name brand cigarettes. Marlboro, Camel, things like that. 20 to a pack. They're anywhere between $11 and $13 American dollars. So you're $40. $40 for a pack. Holy shit! On the Indian reservations here, Jim. The Indian reservations in New York State and other states as well. The Native Americans, they make their own brand of cigarettes. They're $15 a carton, and they don't really taste any different to me. Here, here. This is a pack. Oh my God, the pack's green. I don't think it's. Well, it'll show up against me. Um, a pack of heron, which is made on the Indian reservation. I do believe a carton of these is 20 22.50 for 10 packs. My God, it still hasn't even come up on the screen. I just told you something like an hour ago. Here it comes. Yeah, a carton of heron is 22.50, and they taste like Marlboro to me. They taste exactly like Marlboro. Uh, I know, Al. I see you do that all the time. That's still not bad. But then you don't. Do you have filters on yours, Al? If I don't have filters, I'm dead. I just Angel's mom bought me a pack of CBD cigarettes, pure hemp. It's just like it's like I mean you light it and all you can smell is marijuana, but it's only 0.3%, 0.03% THC, and everybody swears by them, say it takes it helps with your aches and pains and everything. Nah, the hell it does. It doesn't help my back or my neck or my legs at all. I just buffered again. Now, is that me? Is that YouTube? Is it my computer? Is it my router? Oh, yeah, that's right. He does. Yeah. $40. I still can't get over that. No, I couldn't do non filters either. I'd hack my brain out. Well, Jim, how much is a loaf of bread there? Just a regular, everyday 1 pound loaf of bread. And don't make me fall down. You keep talking about cigarettes. I want one that I don't even have a button there worth lighting. I wish this dog knew how to walk upstairs and grab me a cigarette. I could text my neighbor. I think he's still awake, isn't he? No. I think they are in Pennsylvania too, David. I think they're around 5.75 for a pack of Marlboro. It's like grass clippings. Oh my God! Here we go. See, Australia is like Anchorage, Alaska, when they were building the pipeline. $5 for a loaf of bread. Okay, so 65 cents on a dollar. So that would be 60. That'd be $3 and 65. Yeah, $3.50 or $3.60. Five, another quarter. Three. What did I just say? What an idiot! What an absolute dope! I can't do something as simple as that. 0.65 times 5. 325. That's what I was trying to say. 3 1/4 for a loaf of bread. Which in American money, that would be $3.25. Am I right? Am I doing the math the right way, or am I doing it ass backwards? If Australian dollar is 65 cents on an American dollar, would I multiply 65 times 5 to figure out what it would be our price? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. The store brands around here, Cheryl, which taste like bread, just bread. I mean, it tastes like bread. It tastes the same to me. Is $1.69. Uh, Stroman's here in my hometown. There's a bakery, that a Pennsylvania Dutch bakery. They've been making bread for over 100 years, and there's on the bag says, yeah, it would be three and a quarter. That on the bag, I think it says $3.29, but they usually have it on sale. It's any store you go to, it's buy one get one free, or it's $2.60 or something like that. But that's not right. That's not right. That's where all my weight gain was from, Cheryl, is from bread. I used to, oh my God, I would go through so much bread, and now I'm hooked on crackers and cheese. And you get like the club crackers. You get 3 packs of club crackers in a box. 2 boxes a week of them damn things I eat. Jeez. And then my doctor yells at me, says, "Well, if you want to get fat, keep eating them." Yeah, some are $3.99 a loaf. Arnold bread is $3.99, something like that, or $4.19, and it's just wheat. It's just grain. Why does it cost so much? I just can't get over $40 for a pack of cigarettes, because that's 65 times 65 cents times 40 is how much? 0.65 times 40. That's $26 for a pack of damn cigarettes. That's 26 American dollars for cigarettes. That's just nuts. $26. Jim, I can buy 2 cartons of Native American cigarettes for the price of 1 pack over there almost. Hey, did you ever get the stuff I sent you? You gave me your address over a year ago, and I sent you. I got it written down in my book what I sent. I don't know where the hell my book is. Where is my book? Oh, shit, I don't know where it is. I sent you 6 items, 6 American coin money, paper money, 2 stuff items. Cost me 31 friggin' dollars to send it to Australia. All right, Jim. What the hell is that book? 9 dimes. All right. You guys talk a minute. I'm going to go get a cigarette and a new can of Pepsi. Something else I don't need. Holy cow. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, I'm already on it there. Wow, 30 seconds. 30 seconds from the time I came down to when it hit YouTube, and 24 seconds when I came down and it hit the studio. You live on Diet Pepsi. That's not as bad for you, I guess, Cheryl. I don't know. I drink full sugared pop, and I stopped drinking pop for, when this throat crap, whatever the hell it is, started 2 years ago. May 31st is when I went to the hospital. I stopped drinking pop. I stopped eating food, pretty much, except some stuff that was very mild and garbagey. And I lost 29 pounds in about 3.5 months. And since then, my throat still gives me trouble. Different ways, different days. I'm eating differently. I don't eat sweets at all. I hate sweets. I can't stand the taste of chocolate. Can't stand cupcakes or cakes or anything like that. I don't know what the hell happened there, but whatever happened 2 years ago, I just can't stand sweets. But I've gained 35 pounds back. No, sorry, 45 pounds back. I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life at 232 pounds, and that just pisses me off. So now I'm playing Pokemon Go again, because Angel got me into that about 3 years ago, and I walk all the time, or I try to. Somebody's knocking on my phone. Angel? No. She's usually the only one that ever texts me this time of night. What? Huh. I just got an invite for Wednesday to go to a studio and do some music. All right, David. Good to see you too. Maybe I'll do this more often, and maybe I'll get some coins out and go through some coins that I haven't even looked at yet. I've got one whole tub of coins over there with everything in the world in it that I haven't seen. I mean, that I haven't actually looked at. I just saw them and picked them out and threw them into the thing as I found them. Maybe some night I'll go through that and put them under the scope. Have a good night, David. It is. Cheryl, send me an email and tell me how old you are. Send on Messenger or something. Don't send it to email because well, you can. No, you can't, because you send it to my other email. When you send me a message, if you think I'm ignoring you, don't think I am, because I don't think I've opened Paulie's Nickel. What the hell email is that? Paulie's Nichols at gmail.com? I don't know. But if you send it there, I don't think I've looked at that email in well over a year. You can't get coins anywhere. I had Mary, our lead teller here in town. She works at Dollar General part time, I think 1 day a week. and she asked me not the other day, but last week, she said, "Do you have any coins at home that you can bring into the bank?" Because they don't have anything. They don't have quarters, dimes, nickels, nothing. They don't have nothing. She's 33. Well, if she's 33, then I'm around 50. You know, when you get older, I don't know if you guys are. You know, when you get older, I don't know if you guys are. That's not what I meant to say. When you get older, you start thinking about a lot of stuff. Uh, my best friend in the world, who I've been friends with for 60 years, my first guitarist, when we visit, we talk about, excuse me, we talk about the things we used to laugh about when we used to hear the old people talk, because now we're talking like them. This hurts, that hurts, this doesn't work, that doesn't work. What am I lying about? What did I lie? What did I say that I'm lying? But, oh, geez, look at this. I started talking about one thing and I went on to something else and I forgot what the hell I was talking about. You can vote me in as president. I can be just as stupid as Joe Biden. What the hell was I talking about? You start thinking about it, though. You really do. You start thinking about how old you are. My dad died at 69. My mom died at 50. My brother died at 70. And I'm right there with him right now. I'll be 69 next April. Knock on wood. I got to see what the difference is between YouTube Studio and streaming on. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm. Okay, never mind. I see what it is. Let me refresh my page so I can watch a stupid commercial with a half naked guy. What is this? Get out of here. Boop, 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 boop. Now I got to watch and see how quick my hands go up and down. Yeah, sure I do. Four, five. There's 7-second delay between YouTube Studio that I'm watching on this screen and my channel on that screen. Well, I'm an idiot, Al. There's no doubt about that. He doesn't know what he's doing. The guy doesn't even know what the hell state he lives in half the time. He doesn't. He can't tell the difference between his wife and his sister. Uh-oh, I made everybody mad talking about Joe Biden. We went down from 8 viewers to 2. SJ. Oh, Al, we got everybody pissed off. They all left when we started talking about Biden. Okay, who can I? Okay, David Carlisle already left, so let's see. So that means, did Pam leave? Nine Dives came in and he never said nothing after hi. Everybody left right after I started saying something about Joe Biden. Ow. Even the chats are several seconds off. Al, I'm worried. I really am worried about the country. I mean, with everything going on, uh, I don't want to really get talking about it because I get too pissed off. But the way these The stupid protesters are still out there. You did not scare them off. There's no way. Uh, the protesting turned bad and everything else, and even the quiet and good protesting that's going on, all they're doing is they're causing more hate and discontent just being on the street. I don't, and they're not going to get anywhere. The police need to be reformed. We all know that. They don't need to be defunded. Fucking defund them. Okay. I watched a Million Cops YouTube recently of them coming to the aid and help of other people. I would like to know what the hell these liberals think that some stupid counselor is going to do when somebody barricades themselves in their house with their kids or their wife or something. Oh, let's go talk to them. We can talk them down. Yeah, okay. Sure you can. You see that? He's blaming SJ. What, you actually make chat revenue now on YouTube? Chat revenue. What the heck is that? I don't know how much West is going to get in votes. Of course, he can't be on a ballot. It's too late for him to get on the ballot. He's just going to have write-in votes. I don't think he can't get on this late into the game, can he? When Trump came out, when he decided to run, I watched all the Republican debates and everybody up on stage, all 35 of them, or whatever the hell there was, 12. And I watched them all, and I thought that he was nothing but a loudmouth. I thought, this guy, there's no way. And you got to, here's something else you got to remember. I've been a Democrat since when did I first vote? When I was about 27 or 8, 9, 30, somewhere around there. I was a registered non-participating Democrat all the way past Trump. But when Hillary Dillery Dork, and I gave her that name, when Hillary ran for president, I said, there ain't no way. No. And because I know, and I don't care what anybody says, and a lot of people agree with me, she is totally responsible for the Benghazi whole ordeal over there. Her and Obama both. When you see the emails that she was sending to her family and the emails that what she was telling the public, totally different. With what she was telling to the leaders of other countries, totally different. That they knew it was a terrorist attack, but she's telling the people that it was all because of that video in Cairo. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. When she decided to run, I started listening to Trump more. And you cannot say that Trump hasn't done so much more for this country since Reagan. He has done so much more when it comes to jobs. And where the hell does he come off being racist? He's done more for the black community than any president in the last 64 years. And he's racist. Give me a break. Yeah, he's had his comments in the past. Yeah, he has. Who else funded the black colleges, universities, the way he has? Opportunity zones, reform, everything. Yeah, something Obama talked about, never did. Biden doesn't have any kind of good record in 50 years being in politics. Guy's an idiot. When his son makes that much money working, and he has no knowledge of the company, no knowledge of energy or anything else. But yet he's making how much a month? That could be too. I'll tell you what, Al, don't talk to Angel about this because she'll go off the deep end. I mean, she's a big time Trump supporter. But when it comes to all this shit lately, oh boy. Oh, she'll lose her mind. I can't let her watch this video. I just brought her up, and that's going to make her pissed off even more. Do Black Lives Matter? Of course they do. Jeez. I mean, I can't say that. I can't say all lives matter. I said that to Angel. I swear to God, I thought she was going to beat the shit out of me. George Floyd was murdered. Horrendously murdered. He really was. But you know what? They have stopped honoring George Floyd 3 weeks ago with all this crap going on. No, she won't get over it. She still hasn't gotten over the argument we had 3 weeks ago. She was so mad at me. Man. Yeah, he probably will take the votes from Biden. And I don't know how they can say Biden's got more African American voting for him than Trump. Trump has done so much for the African American community. So much. Now you see Trump has changed his mind about DACA too. You should have brought it out with you, Jim. All right, Al, let me ask you this. I've been on these damn computers since 1987. And I've always had a computer since 1987. But why is it when Silver Seeker's on and he says something, if somebody says something in the chat and he responds, it's only a few seconds later, just a few seconds. And I'm watching this. This is 30-second delay between my stream on my channel, 26 seconds between the studio on YouTube and me live. I don't understand why there's such a big difference. All lives matter, especially the oppressed. Black Lives Movement. It's about taking over the country and getting rid of it. You're right. And every dime that you send, not every dime, but much of the money that you send to Black Lives Matter goes right to the Democrats' pockets. I can't believe I've been on for an hour and 13 minutes. It could be. It could be the polls are messed up. I mean, Hillary was leading, and all of a sudden, Trump won all of the states that they were guaranteed to go to to go to Hillary. I don't get mad at anybody whether they like somebody or don't. Good night, Sylvia. I gotta start getting around everybody's channels. I mean, I got time. I don't do nothing. I don't have a life. I either I go out and walk a little bit and play Pokemon, like at 5:30 or so, or I don't even use the drone. I haven't flown the drone but 2 days in the last week. I hope I live long enough to see whether he wins or not. Oh my God, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Cheryl, are you still there? Hey, whatever happened to Jussie Smollett? Did he ever have to pay any restitution or anything for that story he made up about being attacked? That's true, Jim. I've noticed that. God, I've always wanted to go to Australia. There's three places I want to go: Australia, Great Britain, England, whatever the hell you want to call it, and Italy. Those are the three countries I want to go. They're all on a bucket list, but I'll never make any of them. '81, yep. They're working on impeachment now with him over the COVID. And they want to impeach A.G. Barr. I wonder if I can say this without getting in trouble. I'd like to beat the shit out of. I'm not going to say it. Yes, I am. Adam Schiff. What a phony baloney. How can you say what he said in Congress, but because he was on the Congress floor, he's immune? So you can lie when you're in Congress? You can say whatever you want and not get in trouble for it? Okay. That's 3 times that I know that I buffered. Yeah, Barr's not going anywhere. They're not going to impeach him. It'll never get to the Senate. It would never make it. Just like with Trump, he wasn't going to get impeached. No, they probably won't. Clinton will never go to any problem with Benghazi or her emails or anything else. It's a double standard with Democrats and Republicans. It really is. The laws are totally different. In the House of Representatives, they make up new rules with no problem halfway through something. You see Adam Nadler making up new rules. It doesn't matter. They do whatever they want. If we don't get the House back, we're going to be in trouble. And I just can't understand when you have black and white shit in front of you and they still argue the other way around. I don't know. The world is a sad state of affairs right now. Not just the United States, but everybody's got their problems. But I'm really freaking out about what that female doctor from China said, who has now got asylum in the United States. They've got her in hiding. China will kill her. She's so fearful of even being found out, but she's spouting off about that. We still don't have an idea at all what's coming. What's coming? But what is coming? They say that the virus is mutating now. Now they say kids can't really pass it on to other people. You know, they're saying all this shit and they don't even know what they're talking about because they don't know what's happening. Wear a mask. Don't wear a mask. Everybody should wear a mask in public. You don't need to wear a mask in public. Only wear a mask if you're sick. They don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, I know it. We're going to lose more, too. You know, I would like to see all the Democrat actors in Hollywood who said if Trump wins, they're leaving. Get out. Goodbye. See ya. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. No, she's in fear. You can tell. You can tell she doesn't need asylum here. She's a big shot in China. She's got it made in China. She's not one of these pushed down people that can't have a life. She's got a very great life in China, but she can't stand what they're doing. I mean, some people do have a conscience and can't look at the other doctors in the very beginning when they were telling the truth about this virus. They're gone. They have disappeared. Their family doesn't know what happened to them. They're probably dead. I don't think you can, Jim. But then, again, it's one of those things. I've heard one news report saying that there were a couple of people that had it and got it again. And then you hear the scientists and the experts say that once you have it, you can't get it again. Angel had it. She wasn't sick. Her fever was only 102.4, something like that. She had a cough, but she smokes pretty bad too. She had a cough. She didn't have any real respiratory problem. She had the 102 fever and body aches, and it was gone in, I think, about 5.5 days, 6 days. But she was told to be in quarantine, and all of us were around her. Nobody else got sick. If I get it, I'm dead. There is no coming back. My lungs are gone. They're completely gone. Even my doctor said the same thing. If you were to get it, you probably wouldn't make it. But there are lots of people that get it, and the symptoms are mild too. But they say with underlying problems like heart disease and lung problems and diabetes, then you're going to be hit tough harder with it. Well, Jim, you're a tough guy. You're pretty much healthy, aren't you? Overall, I mean, your health is good. Just don't get any worse. I don't think you're going to. My gut feeling, if that means anything, and it usually does, I don't think you're going to have a problem. You sure as shit better not have a problem. I know tomorrow I'm going to spend a lot of time going to Jim's channel and to Al's channel and anybody else who's been on here. I'm going to go check out Cheryl's channel. I just don't do it very much. I know, Al, you got COPD, and my doctor says I have it too, although I haven't been diagnosed with it. But I'm sure that I do. You know, I listened to a thing about Joe Cocker, or I listened to Joe Cocker talk about it. He died, and he said, "Well, Jesus, you know what?" Or when he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, he said, "Well, why wouldn't I? I've smoked 2 packs a day for 40 years. I smoke 4 packs a day, and I don't even know why in the hell I'm still walking around. I really don't. I mean, my God, my mother died when she was 50, and she quit smoking 5 years before she died. They say only the good die young, and she was very good in every way possible. And I'm a miserable son of a bitch. I have become more cynical in the last 3 years about everything and everybody. I'm batshit crazy anymore. I mean, I'll get into an argument with people over absolutely nothing. And my next door neighbor, who is, he's the leader, he's the head man of a very big motorcycle club. Uh, they're good guys, but they're also guys that you don't want to screw with. And I mess with his ass all the time. I mean, I got into it with him a couple of weeks ago, but not bad. And I'm sure he'd probably rip me in half if it ever got that way. But I'm just crazy anymore. You know, if I'm shopping in Walmart, which is extremely rare, I don't go shopping very much. But if I do, and people are standing in the middle of an aisle and just chatting away with their carts blocking the entire, I tell them, will you get the fuck out of the way? Just as simple as that. Just like I'm asking them what the time is. I don't care anymore. People are stupid. Now I watch this rioting and stuff on TV. I get mad. I have to walk away. I can't watch. I cannot watch people looting and destroying businesses. I can't sit there and watch that stuff. Now when I was watching Rochester, New York getting I think it is old age, Jim. I think it is. Because I was thinking of a couple of older guys when I was younger, and they were miserable as hell when they got older. They just didn't care. You've seen it all, you've done it all, and when you see other people doing it, you think, what the hell is wrong with this person? Why would they do that? Bat soup. I missed that one. Bat soup. I want to click that 360 view video and see what I can't. I'm already streaming. Oh yeah, you can't do nothing once you're on. Unlist live replay when stream ends. I think I will do that. I think I will do a video on this tub that's over here. There's probably 400 coins in it: nickels, dimes, quarters, halves, Franklin halves, and everything else. I don't know what's in there. I haven't gone through it. I can't believe it's after 1 o'clock and I'm still awake. I've been going to bed generally about 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning now instead of staying up late and sleeping until 9 or 10. And I've been a life. Well, I've been a life. I've been Cheryl's well overdue. I've been a night person most of my life. Always liked working nights. It was funny too because I could survive every day on 5 hours sleep, which I still do, six and a half at the most on most nights. But I'll go to bed at 11:30, and I'll turn on Seinfeld or Big Bang Theory and just let it play in the background. Yeah, I know, Jim. It is old age. Yeah, I got 10 years on you, kid. At least, don't I? Gotta have at least 10 years. Oh, more than that. Ah, Lincoln's back in here. You don't want the hassle, what? Sure. Oh, I haven't put up anything. Oh, put up with anything? You gotta, don't forget to message me, Cheryl, and tell me how old you are. I know Al said you're 33. I'm surprised Angel didn't text me before going to bed. Probably didn't even go to bed yet. Oh yeah, because her and her daughter are going out for a day tomorrow. They're having a day. Sophia's 5, Emerson is 3, and Luca is 2. Luca is a chemo baby. Angel she got pregnant with Luca when she was on chemo for about 3 months. She didn't know she was pregnant for almost 3 months before. Well, she went in to have an evaluation for a hysterectomy because of her ovarian cancer and her breast cancer and now she's got goddamn non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. But she went in to get evaluated, and they said, "Well, you can't have anything done right now. You're pregnant." And she was going through chemo at the time. So Luca is about this tall. He's about, I mean, he's totally healthy. Everything works and everything, but he's only about, he's the size of I don't know, a 1-year-old, I guess, and he's 2.5. My dad used to do the same thing, Jim. He would do the same darn thing. He'd get up about 4:30 every day, and all you could hear was coffee pot, dishes, and everything else, and we're all awake. And then we always say something to him at dinner time. Well, get up then. You don't need to be sleeping all day. Dad, I don't go to school until 7:30. Leave me the hell alone, will you? Dads were good at that, Jim. They all did that, I think. Get up and bang around. But now, with the way things are in today's world, you got to be quiet when you get. Don't you dare wake up your wife if she's not supposed to be up, and don't you disturb the kids or she'll yell at you like hell. So how does this, Al? You know the ins and outs of YouTube. I don't pay attention to YouTube anymore. What is this chat revenue? What the hell does that even mean? You get paid when people talk in your chat? Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff stuck in my head from. What's even funnier, Jim, is sometimes when you just sit back and you think of a, a particular summer and you were only like 7 years old. Holy shit, man! It feels like you're going light years back when you think of certain things that you done that day or that week or that month of the year. It seems like you're remembering something from so long ago that how could it possibly be in your head? Another thing that happens too is that the older you get, those memories are easier to remember than what the hell I was going to say like 10 seconds ago. That short term memory just disappears in a quick hurry. Don't know, I don't have it. Okay, what's that too? What do you mean Lincoln was born in 1807? Or did you mean Abraham? Because Lincoln's a hell of a lot younger than we are. And here's another thing. Think about this. Everybody that's on a channel right now is a little bit older than most. Most of the other coin people, anyhow. A lot of the other coin people. And let me ask you something else. Why the hell are all the old people up? Because we don't need 12 hours sleep every day. That's another thing George and I were talking about. My guitarist, when we were in school and weekends came, George had to sleep no less than 12 hours a day. He really did. If we got done, we started playing in the band in 8th grade, so we were 14. Uh, he's not older than me, though, Al, I don't think. I don't think uh, Lincoln is more than what, 60? But when we played in the band and we got done, say we were home and in bed by 2:30 in the morning, George wouldn't be up until, my God, till 4 o'clock the next day. I don't know how the hell he could do that. We were talking about that the last time I was over at his house. We talk about, well, we always talk about the old days, and yeah, we don't talk about today. Today, there's nothing to talk about. I've noticed that too, Al. I just started doing that, and then I stopped doing it actually. But I did notice that I was getting up twice a night, and I thought this is stupid. I'm just gonna wear a diaper. I'm not gonna keep getting out of bed to go to the bathroom. It got stupid. That's just, I don't know. And then it stopped. All of a sudden, I didn't wake up, and I thought, I don't remember getting up last night. But then again, with short term memory, I probably wouldn't remember it anyhow. Bet you. Whoops, I'm on the wrong thing. I bet you. Oh, why did I open that? Get out of here. I'll bet you anything. You guys are all on your phone. Oh, no, Al's on the computer. I know Al's on the computer. Jim's probably on the computer. Cheryl, you on the computer or the phone? Ah, let's see how long that takes. It's already been 14, 15, 18, 20, 1, 2, 3, 27, 28. 28 seconds to get that before it started opening on YouTube. Now YouTube's Studio is going slower than YouTube. I don't have any diapers, Al. I said I'm going to get some. What? No, you didn't spell it right, Jim. You spelled dippers. There's an A in there, Diapers, but who cares? Okay, Cheryl's on the computer, so she can see me. Look at that. Look how horrible that video looks. It doesn't look that way in YouTube Studio, but online it does. So I'm gonna take off the filter. I'm gonna take off chroma key and brighten that video up and turn everything in the background green. Let the green screen come through. Yeah, nappies. Yep, same as, that's probably all of Europe, isn't it? They call them nappies. I want to see how that looks once that filter is off the camera. I guess it got a little brighter, not a whole lot. I hate these damn cigarettes, man. They're just, what a horrible habit. Oh, look, you can see my, yeah, it's here. I took walls down and stuff. Except for that corner that you see over there, which was never part of the studio anyhow. I'm pointing there. It's going to be an hour before you see me pointing at it. But where you see that white cabinet, that's over on a cutout of the basement that goes over there. There's a whole bunch of shit that belongs to Angel over there. A binky is a pacifier. My point, that I'm pointing with both hands because I don't know what I'm doing. Over there is nothing to do with anything. But the wall behind the green screen here, the reason I put up a green screen there, because I would be using this camera normally for that part. What camera? This camera? Where is it? Nope. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm messing everything up. Just bear with me a second. I would normally be using this camera. That must have a filter on it too. It does. It's got chroma key on it. I'll get rid of that. Didn't really break that up much. But this camera here would be pointing down for the coins, but it would be lower. And then the other camera, which isn't even hooked up right now, would be, look at that thing going in and out with focus and stupid cheap Logitech cameras. It would be pointing directly back at the green screen, so whatever's on the green screen is what you'd be seeing. But once I put the light strip back up and put enough backlighting on the back wall, which is another 4 feet behind this green screen, everything around me up to that point, because I would have this green screen that you see behind me on the side, so everything behind me everything is green. So I don't even know who I'm talking to. I'm on the wrong page. I got OBS open. I can't see. So there we go. Your gob. Well, Jim, it's better than smoking. You know that. It's definitely better than smoking. Man. See what I found? Also, I just found this stupid thing in a drawer. In a random drawer down here. A drawer that has, what's in here? Packing tape. Oh, there's an old Logitech camera. Packing tape, scissors, 3 of these stupid things for extra USB connectors, USB hub. And another USB hub that I didn't know was in there. But I found this. It's uncirculated too, so don't even ask me where I got it because I don't know. And I'm never going to find out unless I look over here. 1889 silver dollar. It's got a little tarnish on it. Starting to tarnish a bit, but I found this in there. And I don't even know where it's from. I have no clue. I don't know where I got it or when I got it. It didn't really show up that good, did it? All right, Jim is the only person that's awake during the day. I forgot about that. What am I talking about? He's over there in the daytime on Tuesday. Right? Yeah. But a channel called it what? What are you talking about? Yeah, that's your peace dollar. Right here. I found it in my drawer. So what were you doing in my drawer? I gotta at least see what's in this thing. Okay. What the hell? Oh. Jesus God. Huh. There's so much stuff in this thing. There's a Lincoln, an Abraham Lincoln silver round. There's a 1960D small date penny with a cut error. There's a Canadian silver dollar. This is just shit that I don't even know what I had or where it came from. 17 hours ahead. 17. Wow. An 1889 or 1888 Indian head. A 1919 S penny. This is just a spitting horse error quarter. A 1909 D Barber half. Is this what I think it is? I guess it's a grease error because there's nothing on the coin. A 1909 D Barber half again? No, it's the same one. 1908 Liberty nickel. Something I can't see because I'm blind. Oh, it must be a wide AM. Yep, 2000, a 2000 wide AM. And this is the 1972 double die. I'll have to get the scope out and do these things. 1998 wide AM. Just, but you know what? Here's a taped envelope with my name on it. I don't even know what's in it. A silver bar, and a silver, a 40%, no, a 60, a 90, shit, 90% Kennedy half. Here's a proof nickel. Wow, I really am blind. Holy cow. 1892 Barber dime. Okay, these are the coins in holders. I don't know what they are or why they're even in here. Here's two pennies in the same holder, which I don't do. I mean, they're in opposite sides, but these are both double die, 72 double dies. Yep. And then the rest of the stuff is this. I'm going to go through this whole thing with the scope and see what's in here. That thing is full. And there are loose coins, and when I would find them somewhere, I would just throw them in here because I didn't know what the hell to do with them. See, there's a Franklin $50 just laying in here. Here's a Great Britain 19. There's this Australian. I don't know what the hell it is. Who makes a half crown? 1949 half crown. Is this Great Britain or is this Australia? Is this Romania? I don't know what the hell. Oh, Great Britain. George the Fourth. There's another Frank. There's a Walking Liberty $50. I don't know what the fuck's there. What the heck's in here? I don't have any clue. Just coins and a dog behind me. It's winter. Yeah, okay. It's winter, and the daylight hours are short, but it's also hot, right, Jim? In the wintertime, it's hot there. Man, I am blind. I'm squinting at everything I'm reading. Holy shit, 6 o'clock it gets dark that early? Wow. Wow. Well, no, it gets dark here that early too. What's the matter with me in wintertime? But we have that daylight savings time crap too, Jim, which I guess was initially made for the farmers, and they don't do anything anymore. Not here. No, oldies and goodies. George the Fourth. Now you're gonna make me dig it back out. I'm not lying to you. It was George the Fourth. Get my eyeball again to make sure I'm right before I show it to you. Oh, it's it's shit. It's Georgivs. It's this. Ah, shit. Let me go over here. Hang on. I'm getting there. See, I thought it said George the Fourth. It's not my fault I can't see. No, I'm in the middle of this screen. Anyhow. Uh, 1946, Al. But it's George IV. Wouldn't that be 4? But it's IVS. I don't know what the hell does that mean. What the hell does that even mean? IVS. Georgivs. With no spaces in there. So it doesn't say George and then the 4th or 5th or 6th or whatever. It's Georgivs. If I have my sound off, why am I wearing these stupid things? Holy cow, what a moron. I've had these things on the whole time, and I don't even need them on. My ears feel like I've been slapped by a bully. I have, oh, look at that. I'm adding a device. Hang on. No, I'm not. It won't let me. I mean, it will, but it's not. For some reason. Oh, it's unplugged. Okay, well, there you go. I was going to add my scope, but it's not even plugged into the computer. Okay, Queen Elizabeth's father. Are you still metal detecting, Jim? Well, not right now, you're not. But I mean, well, I'll just go to your channel. I got to get over there. God, I used to watch every one of them. I didn't always comment on every one of them, but I love watching your channels because I sit here thinking every day you're making up to buy a pack of cigarettes. Oh shit! I mean, every day you were those goldies. All right, Al's gonna put it up for me. I'll go click on it. That's not what I. Oh, you know what? I didn't look for the. I didn't go past the George part, did I? Al, I'm blind. Even when I'm looking at it, I can't see it. Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, Georgivs the sixth. Yeah, that's right there. Plain as day. What's it worth? Anything? It says $5.14. Is that really what it's worth? Now I got to go see George the Fourth. Oh yeah, wait. Look at the head of hair on that guy. Looks like he stuck his finger in a freaking electric socket. Oh my God, you're actually locked in? Locked in, locked in? Everybody's locked in? You can't even go outside? It's like you were, mom said, go sit in the corner? Shit. Maybe that's why the U.S. is so screwed up, because everybody's running around like nothing ever happened. Holy cow. I didn't know that, Jim. I haven't really been paying attention to all the countries, but actually I stopped paying attention to everything, period, with COVID. Unless I turn I go to YouTube and I'm going through the channels, on the new channels that were updated by the subscriptions I have, and it's COVID this and COVID that. I do try to keep up with just the headlines of the news. What am I doing? What am I running over? The dog knocked his blanket. Now look at the blanket. Now it's dirty. Now it's got to be thrown in the washer. What's all over your head? Are you getting cataracts? You're not even that old. You're only 5 years old. Really, Jim? Hammered? Let me go back to that. Now, that means it wasn't made the conventional way, right? It was pounded. Am I saying that right? Okay, I lost my channel. I lost everything. I don't know where I'm at. Oh boy. Oh. We're not locked in. You're not locked in, Al. Your city is locked in. We're not locked in. I can go to the store. I can go anywhere. I want. Go to Walmart, Dollar General, 7-Eleven. Go to the park. Go anywhere. The kids are playing in the park over here every day. Well, I'll tell you one thing: the kids should not be going back to school. That's my opinion. I don't think any school should be open. And Trump is pushing for schools to get back in. And I don't think so. But there's nothing. I mean, let me think. Our restaurants are open here. Some of them, not all of them. No bullshit. Uh, go look at. Why am I pointing at the ceiling? Why am I? Go look at. No, you don't have to go look at nothing. I'll show you. I'll show you. Let me. Where am I? Here's where I am. This is where I am here. No, I don't want to be there. I want to be in OBS. Okay. We're gonna. Bam. Okay. What is that? Okay. Let me. Boom. Okay. Now how do I do this? Is that that's my YouTube channel? Okay. I'm gonna open YouTube again over here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to my channel. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is wide open. This restaurant's about a half a mile from here, a mile or whatever the hell it is. Let me get over there. Oh, I went too far. Oh, I'm still going too far. They're wide open. This is the beginning of the day. Most of the cars over here are employees. And this was the first day they were starting to open. But when I went to pick a fish fry up here, well, that's through OBS. I went to pick a fish fry up here, and the place was packed. I mean, it was full. Oh man, my eyes are going nuts. I can't figure out what's happening. I don't know what's happening here. But so you should be getting that, right? Are you getting... I don't know what you guys are seeing right now. I just screwed everything up. Oh, you're still seeing that video. Am I back? I can't... Well, oh, wait. I didn't read the whole comment. What the hell are you doing, dog? I can't walk ahead. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can do is tell them that too. Although I was supposed to have... Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I don't even know what you're looking at. Are you looking at me? Am I on the thing, or is my page on the thing again? I got a commercial, so I don't know what I've got. That's what I get is... Okay, it's me. I'm still telemedding with my doctor too. Holy shit. 10,304 kilobytes per second. One gig of kilobytes per... What? What am I reading? Okay, over here. We have a whole lot more cases, but we also have been... We're testing 600,000 people a day across the country. I mean, almost 750,000 people. So we're going to find more cases because we're doing more testing. But that also means that people who have always been walking around who were infected didn't know it, because the majority of people being tested that are testing positive are asymptomatic, and they have no symptoms whatsoever. No fever, no headache, no sore throat, nothing. So they've been walking around forever and, possibly passing it to other people. And our great governor, Cuomo, that jerkwad, all these people that were sick, the elderly, he sends them back to the nursing homes. And everybody else in the nursing homes got it. And 6,800 people in nursing homes died in New York State. And he blames everybody else. Yeah, I was scheduled 3 weeks ago, Al, because we're having electric surgeries. We're having elective surgeries here, and I was scheduled for a colonoscopy, and the day before I was scheduled to have the surgery, I called and said, no, I'm not having it. Not when they gave me that shit to drink. I wasn't going to drink a gallon of crap. No. $5,000 cases, 5 million people. That's 10%. No, it's not. 50,000 would be 10%. That's 1%. Am I right? Percent of surgery still after the COVID. Oh, excuse me. 300 a day, Jim. We had Florida, the state of Florida, which is, I can't remember the population of Florida. They had 12,000 cases today in one state. I don't know if elective surgeries are still going here, and they must be out because I got a call from a doctor who was supposed to do my colonoscopy, and I of course ignored the call when I saw it coming in, and they just called and left me a message saying we need to reschedule. But I don't know. I mean, even when I go to a hospital anytime to visit somebody, or and that's usually the only time I go anyhow. But when I go to visit somebody in a hospital, we have the foam type antibacterial stuff on the walls there. I put it all over my face. I stick it. I go with my nose a little bit. I put it all over. I drink this stuff almost when I go to a hospital because I don't want to pick up everything else that's floating around. One, two, three. "20 seconds now, delay, 20 seconds over here. 25 seconds over there." I've had a colonoscopy before. It was no big deal, but I didn't go through what they wanted me to go through this time. And then I was reading about this stuff, and it says that what was it? A particular part of the medicine that you drink a gallon of is not to be taken with lisinopril, and I'm on lisinopril, so I called the doctor and told him that. He said, "Oh, no, you're going to be fine." He's from India, by the way. And I didn't. My primary doctor got mad at me because he's been after me to get a colonoscopy for like 5 years. And I kept putting it off. I finally agreed to it. Now I canceled it the day before, which is stupid because I did the test that you send in, I should have just put some of the dog's poop in there. But I sent the test in, and it was positive for colorectal cancer or for something. And then the nurse was reading to me, my primary physician's nurse was reading over I know it tastes like crap, Jim, was reading over the phone what the results were. And she said that Keith, my doctor, was quite concerned about the numbers. I'm 68. You know what? If I got cancer, I got cancer. I'm not going to go have treatment for it, that's for sure. I mean, that's probably a terrible thing to say. And I told Angel the same thing, and she said, and she got mad about that. She gets mad at me a lot lately, but said I forced her to have chemotherapy. I said, you had a brand new baby. You had to stay alive for her. You haven't you haven't done what, Jim? It's still wait a minute. What's still sitting in the envelope? They send you here. They send you this big square round inside like a porta potty, and it goes in the toilet, and then you flip it over, and if you're not careful, you're going to sit on your nuts. But if you, sorry, Cheryl, I apologize for that. But you sit on it and you do what you got to do in it, and then you seal it all up and send it back to them. Yeah, that kit that we get, and then you got to scoop a little bit out and put that inside of a little thing, and then you send everything else that you did that day in this big thing. Disgusting. I would not want to be the person on the other end who receives that thing to do whatever they do with it. Well, when my doctor called me back after I got the results of the test, he said it's probably nothing more than just either a false positive or nothing to worry about. And I just heard a hell of a big bang upstairs, and there's nobody in this house but me. And there's another one. You know what happens a lot? Right above me is the kids' room. I don't know if you guys heard it or not. This shit happens too much here. I can't imagine the smell in that office, no. And I bet they're all in hazard suits too. Holy cow. There's now over here. That's bing bong and boom. That wasn't loud. If you go on my channel somewhere about the Dandy House, watch the videos on that, because many times after I come back after giving a lecture up there or just meeting a group that wants me to come up and, be there while they're investigating the house, a lot of weird things go on here at Tina's house. Angels had poo doctors. Angels had problems too. What the hell is going on? Did somebody crawl through a window and come into the house? Why aren't you waking up, dog? Protect me. How come on the YouTube studio says I have 12 likes? Over here it says 13 likes. On here it says 6 watching, and on YouTube studio it's telling me there's 8 watching. Okay. 2.5 hours almost. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to talk to my doctor about that too, Al, about the different medicines. Yeah, something else too that my next door neighbor, well, my neighbor down the street, she was over there and she was talking about her boyfriend having so many problems with his throat. And Mark, my next door neighbor, his wife, said her dad had similar problems, And both of them are taking lisinopril. So I started looking up doing my own research, and it seems like lisinopril can give you some throat problems. And I mentioned it to my doctor, but he hasn't said nothing back yet. Yeah, we should all get tested when we're told to, but I guess that's old age too. When you're young, you go in for whatever the doctor says to go in for. But when you're old, you say, okay, and then you don't do it for years. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm going to go to bed because I'm up 3 hours past my last night's bedtime. And I was up this morning at 6:15. Well, yesterday. So I'm going to say thanks for being here. And I'm going to go to bed after taking my lisinopril, which I'm late on. So I'll wait for you guys to say goodnight before I shut it off. Because that would be rude for me to just go without seeing you say something. I got to, Al. I got to get some sleep. I've been up 20 hours, almost 20 hours right now. You take care of yourself, Jim, and I'll come over to the channel. Listen to my voice going now. There's something going on upstairs, too. That's freaking me out. And both of my guns are upstairs. All right, you guys. Good night. Jim, Cheryl, Al. There's three other ones out here hiding somewhere in the bushes. I'll be on again soon. I'll hit everybody's channel, so I'm gonna hit the goodbye button off right now. Good night.